Hi Stampers, this is card number 6 out of 6 for the September 2015 online card class. And just a reminder, here is a little something. This is a stamp set that we are using for this card class. Here are the pieces that will be in your card kit. You have your card base, and this is going to be scored slightly differently. Okay, it's a Bermuda Bay. And then you've got a candy dot, a pearl, and then you have your very vanilla circle, delightful Dijon circle, and then you also have your rich raspberry scallop, and then we have a banner punch piece of rich raspberry. You have a strip of designer series paper and also of the delightful Dijon. And then you're also going to have this square-ish piece of designer series paper. And then for the inside of the card, delightful Dijon and very vanilla. So let's get started. So to get started with stamping, we're going to again color with markers. And if you don't have these markers, then you can always use a blender pen and ink pads. Okay. So this is Bermuda Bay, and I'm coloring in the Thinking of You stamp. Okay, and I'm only coloring the words in with Bermuda Bay. Right? So it's better to work a little more carefully, a little more slowly. Okay, because you've got time. We're going to give it the breath of life at the end. Just want to make sure that you've got some good coverage there. Okay, let's give it the breath of life. And then we're going to place our very vanilla circle that's been punched out over top. Again, rub that in. Okay, now if you've got a 1 3/8 circle punch and some very vanilla, you could always stamp and then punch out. Okay. So there's our stamped piece. Now we are ready to assemble. So let's start with the inside of the card. So we're going to unfold this card base. And I've already matted these two pieces together, very vanilla and delightful Dijon. Okay, so we're just going to add some adhesive here. And then add this to the inside of the card. Okay. Now we're ready to work on the front. Okay, so this designer series paper gets adhered to this flap here. So we'll get that, and it is matted, so you should be able to see a nice matting around all of that. Okay, then the front, we're going to add that strip. Okay, so we've got some more designer series paper here and some delightful Dijon. Okay, so let's just mat those together. And then we're going to adhere that to the front of the flap. Okay. Got that piece. Now we're going to work on the scalloped pieces. Okay, so we've got to get the stamp piece onto the delightful Dijon. Okay, then we're going to put this piece on our scalloped rich raspberry. Then we're going to use some dimensionals and add that to our card. Make sure that we put these so that it stays on the top of the card, because this is going to hang over just a little bit over the bottom here. Okay, so let's add that there. Okay, now we're going to use the little banner piece that was punched out for you as part of your card kit and a dimensional. We're going to add the dimensional to the bottom of that banner. Okay, so that we have a little closure for our card, what I like to do, you can see I've got the flat side of that hexagon Stampin' Dimensional. Okay, I'm going to kind of line that up so it's right up against there, but not on top. Okay, and adhere that. And then you can check it to make sure that it does fit properly. Okay, to finish this off, we've got a couple little things here. Okay, let's add a pearl. Again, using my paper piercer. Love my paper piercer. Makes things so easy to add little rhinestones or pearls or candy dots. Okay, so then we've got a Bermuda Bay candy dot. We're going to put that right in the middle of our banner. Stampers, that is card 6 of 6 of our September 2015 online card class. Thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to next month's card class.